The Globalists' War on Texas, Part 1. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has decided to spit in the globalists' eyes since the beginning of the Biden administration, and now the globalists have declared war on the Lone Star State. Let's recap how Texas has been combating Agenda 2030 before we break down how the globalists are and will continue to wage war on Texas and her citizens. Let's start with what they recently passed. Texas passed a law that disallows the abortion of babies if there is a heartbeat detected, which makes complete and total sense. A huge win for Christians who are required by divine law to defend the weak and the fatherless. Psalm 82:3, NIV. We'll discuss this in a later series, but abortion and Planned Parenthood is an extension of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. It is a tool of their population control agenda. Governor Abbott also enacted Executive Order 39, which prohibits vaccine mandates in Texas. In other words, healthcare workers, private business employees, and others cannot be fired on the basis of not showing proof of vaccination. This is a major win for us, and a ginormous blow to the globalist regime. Texas is known for its love of the Second Amendment, but since our own illegitimate administration took control and pushed their gun control agenda, Texas has risen to defend our constitutional rights. Declaring itself as a Second Amendment sanctuary state, the Texas government has refused to enforce any of the federal gun control laws that Biden was and is attempting to pass, such as banning ghost guns, red flag laws that allow Big Brother to seize your firearms if any negative report of mental health is filed against you, banning all assault rifles, magazine capacity restrictions, dating and regulation of magazines, and many, many more gun control laws. Texas has also gone to the offensive, passing a constitutional carry law, which means if you're over the age of 21 and legally allowed to own a firearm, you are allowed to carry that handgun on your person without a license. They take suppressors off the ATF list that requires longer background checks, higher taxes, and generally the hassling of good, honest Americans. Lastly, Texas Congressman Chip Roy has introduced legislation June of this year to bar Panda Express from buying American land. A press general either owned past tense or owns currently a significant amount of land in Texas. Hopefully this piece of legislation gains some traction. The next part will break down what the globalists plan for Texas and how we can defend her. Until then, Verabellum.